Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Who Should You Choose, the video series where I go through all the prior videos, questions, and comments and help you with your HUT teams. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. It's the best way to get your questions answered in these videos because I go from first to last. So obviously, the earlier you are, the better odds you have of getting your question answered. Also, catch me live on Twitch at 12 p.m. Eastern Time every single day. I'll help you with your HUT questions there as well. And guys, don't forget, code NOSLEEVES at Kings Coast and G Fuel for 10% off your purchases. Make sure you save some money and support your boy. All right, let's get into today's episode as we've got a bunch of questions. And obviously, we also have the fantasy event that we got to talk about a little bit, but I'll probably do another full video on that as well. All right, Jim says, "Hey, Sleeves, I don't really know what I should do next. Hopefully, hopefully you could give me some help. I have Distributor Speedster. Light the lamp activated. 0 icons, 1 GC. All right, you have Nylander, Koivu, Gretzky, Lemieux, Lafleur. Okay. He only has 30K. All right, so you're not going to be able to upgrade your team at all just because you don't have enough coins. This is a case where you need to wait a week and make sure that you just take tradable rewards. You need to build up that coin bank again. Your team is fine. I mean, you're going to be able to upgrade Sakic. You've got Nobles, who I think is great. You really should focus on Couturier. Guys, I'm going to have again, because I have more time coming up, my esports contracts end after the next 2 weeks for a lot of the events. I'll show you guys why having large centermen or large players in general are such an advantage. And I'm almost in Div 1. So this is the best I've been playing quite some time. HUT Champs are doing really well. And you'll see when I play, I kind of pointed out that bigger players are able to bump everyone off the puck. And the way to do it is, bigger players. That's what dictates it first. So that's... Couturier is one of the best. I love Couturier. His card is so good. Make sure you focus on him. And then Besser, but Besser is a lot less needed. Hey, Sleeves, accidentally put my 88 fantasy Bowser in a set. Saving up. Wow, that sucks. Saving up to buy 91 McKinnon or 91 Line. Who's your suggestion? I like Line. Again, that same thing. So Line, it's a very specific way you need to play with Line. It's cycling, time on attack, holding the puck out on the forehand or backhand because he does not lose it. He is a tank. Also has Swarm, which I think is a little bit better, and Workhorse, just two very good synergies. So, all right, my team is Lafleur, Lemieux, McDavid, Panarin, Gretzky, Tarasenko, Giroux, Couturier, McCarr. Okay, I just spent 75K on Dustin Wolf because I had 86 Vazzy, and everyone I was playing had better goalies. Was that an overpay? Also, is he a good goalie? I have never played with Dustin Wolf. I haven't heard great things about him, to be honest with you. Honestly, the best cheap goaltender that I've played against and seen is that Ben Bowens guy, the international guy from Great Britain. He's been incredible. Whenever I play him, it's nuts. But I wouldn't spend that much on a goalie, but he's a cheaper option if you end up not liking him. All right, untradeable Lemieux, Couturier, Matthews, Iggy, Sedin, Kucherov. Okay. Who should I get? Please don't say base McDavid. I only have room for one synergy hole in left wing, and I'd rather have that be Gretzky. I have decent goalies with distributor. I was thinking about upgrading base to 90 Kucherov, 350 gold players, 200K coins. All right, so, man, there's certain synergies which you shouldn't just ram into your team for players, because base McDavid is better than all of these guys, even with synergies activated. So it is McDavid, but nonetheless, you don't want him. That's fine. I understand it. 90 Kucherov, still a decent price. I use the 90 Kucherov, or I did for quite some time. He was really good. Also, if this 91 Iggy, you got to put Lafleur up higher, my dude. What's your defense? 94 Polak is and Riley. I mean, you probably should spend your money on a defenseman. But I don't know the synergies of these guys. I think Polak is distributor, if I remember correctly. Housley is good. Riley. I'm trying to think of a good defenseman for 200K. I mean, distributor, wingman, howitzer, speedster. You have five of 4 for speedster. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, you're in synergy prison, my dude. I can't remember the synergies of Polak and Riley. look for a defenseman in the next video, or if you come to my Twitch chat, give me some options of cheap or to defenseman in that price range, and I'll see if I can't help you out. I can say this though, that Kucherov is a very, very good card. I used him. Ace Sleeves, who should I choose? My team is Besser, Couturier, Kaliev. My wingman distributor, speedster. I'm not in synergy hell. Make roughly 80K a week. Don't want 99 in my team like everyone else. Okay. All right. So that being said, that Neil. Okay, Daze. At this point, guys, Daze is not the play. He's not bad on your fourth line. Same with Crosby. You got to move on from him. You've got a big, slow, like a big team. You have 60K. I mean, I would rather have. I don't know who's on your fourth line. And Makita. I'm not a fan of a lot of these guys. Like at center. For 60K, I don't know who we're going to grab. That is of a decent price, to be honest with you, though. 1 second here. Do this live in the video. I thought I had it written down. Man, you want some speed though. I would grab Base McDavid on your team, to be honest with you. I don't know what's on your fourth line. Lindros would be a good centerman, but he's 88K. Lindros isn't bad, but he's still kind of slow. Your centermans are fine. I mean, I would much rather have Lindros than 87 Crosby, though, at second line center. I think you need to get that at least. I'm free to play, and this is my team. Lemieux, Couturier, Svetch. Okay. What's the next move to upgrade my team? Okay, Huberdeau is the one. Your bot Letang. So a right-handed defenseman is going to be where that Timo Nickel guy from the World Juniors. I would grab him to upgrade Letang. Hey, bro, anything I should do here? Lafleur, Couturier, McDavid, Nylander. Let me use Stamkos, Besser. Okay. Speedster, Magician, Shutdown. I have 200,000 coins. I was thinking of switching Kaliev for 86 Barzal. You have the Nickel, the Hedman, the Holos, Bowmeister. Kaliev, Sakiyoshi. I mean, I like your team quite a bit here, dude. I was thinking of switching Kaliev, who is here, for 86 Barzal. That 86 Barzal is distributor, right? If that's the one I'm thinking of. With 200,000 coins, like, you can almost get Nobels and put Sakic on the wing, but your wing's already so good, man. I think you're in a situation, like, one more defenseman would be nice, but honestly, you're at a spot where you should probably just hold and save your coins and wait for the next big event or big release. From Maze Joel, what's up, my dude? Yo, right now I have no clue on how to upgrade my team. I have 114,000 coins with Barrage, Spark, Distributor, Swarm, bruh. No GCs or ICs, and Barrage is one of the most underrated sins in the game. It's so much easier to score on D2D. I agree, guys. There's a lot of people that ask me about synergies and whatnot. Barrage is good for defensemen because you get the slap shot off and how you play the game. If you rip a lot of D2D one-timers, absolutely. But there's no way, shape, or form that it should ever come before one of the skating synergies, guys. Like, not having that extra step throughout your whole roster and having a better slap shot, just you need to make sure that you can actually get in a position to make those slap shots. That's why. But no, Barrage is a good one. It's the next one, I think. I will not make Gretzky. Lafleur, Couturier, McDavid, Panarin, Crosby, Team of the Year Dry, Lemieux, Nobels, Gaborik. I mean, you're in Senate. Like, there's no way that I can give you a card that would fit perfectly, dude. Winter National Theodore. I'm assuming that's because you need the 2 to Speedster. Yeah, because you have Kapari and then Lafleur. That would be 4. Wait, no. Never mind. Yeah, that is right. Winter National Ovechkin, I'm not a huge fan of. It's your defense on the left side here. I don't like you. How many coins? 114. Like, there's no one that you're gonna be able to go and buy, my dude. I would rather have, man. Like, I would rather have the 90 Brock Besser over the Ovechkin. I just don't know. You could get Barkov to go here, but he's so stupid expensive too. Like, here's something to chase, I guess. You could get Barkov, push Nobels down, get rid of International Ovechkin, and build up Besser. That's my. I think that keeps your synergies intact, but that's where I would go personally. You have a really good team, dude. I hope you're doing well as well. I see you streaming. I see you grinding. Nathan Lamb, 8 sleeves. I'm a free-to-play player with 1 GC and 100 players and 120K. How to distributor? My whole team is untradeable. Oh, my whole team is untradeable. Oh. I have Dano Trache for up. Oh, my goodness, bro. Looking to save coins to upgrade silver icons, but would also like to activate Spark or Swarm. Any thoughts on what I should work on? Definitely work on getting Swarm or Spark, depending on whatever one's cheaper for you as the second synergy, team-based one. Like, at this point, dude, you are in a real tough spot. You have an entire, like Dougie Hamilton is the weak point here, but you need another distributor. Actually, no, you don't. You're 10 out of 11. Get rid of Hamilton. Get rid of Hamilton. You have 120,000 coins. Go grab like primetime Keith Yandel would be a really good one if you can afford him. That's where I would start. Hey, Steve's, I have about 100,000 coins, 2 GCs, 10 out of 10 distributor. My whole team forward is untradeable. Dude, boys, that is why I tell you to take trade. I see this a couple times now. This is the time of the year. So last year, it kind of went to this format where you could make a tradable one or an untradeable one, depending on it was your choice. And everyone did untradeable because it was cheaper and they got the new hotness that day. 2 or 3 months into the game is where you start seeing this. Your entire team becomes untradeable, and now you can't sell those guys for a discounted price to at least make something back to get the new cards. So that is why I stress to get tradable cards at master items as often as you can. I would rather have, in most cases, I'd rather have 1 untradeable master item than 2 untradables. That being said, there are some events to take the tradable ones. Team of the Year is 1,000% of time to take untradeable rewards because, well, they're not going anywhere. They will be on your team. There's no reason to sell them really at all, unless Team of the Season comes out or some like insane card. But like these cards will be the best or among the best for the rest of the game. That's why I stress that quite a bit. So keep that in mind, guys. It's just something you gotta remember. Okay, so Lafleur, Couturier, Gaborik, Nylander, Lemieux, Kane, Pettersson, Yzerman. Okay. Just wondering what to do next. All right, you got Glotz, Noah Dobson for the two to Howitzer, and then you only have 6. How many coins do you have? 100K? 100K isn't getting you anyone. Actually, I like Broberg more than who you have on that side. And Nickel, to be honest with you. I would look at those two. I don't like Edler. I think he's slow. I can't remember if he has a speed synergy, though. He might. A lefty would be pretty important to grab here, in my opinion. Find any lefty. I can't remember off the top of my head, though, dude. Like, Niedermeyer would be sweet. I just don't know the price of him off the top of my head. Niedermeyer would be pretty good for your team because eventually he will get his upgrade and he should be solid. What's up, Sleeves? I'm looking for advice on what moves I should work toward next. I'm mostly free to play. I got a late start to the party right now. I have Howard to speed to distributor. Considering going after 88, Lafleur to take top line. I could work on upgrading Couturier and moving Mario to wing. So, yeah, you should try for Lafleur once, absolutely, and he would be unbelievable on your team. You should go Gretzky, though, first, just because it's safer, but I can respect anyone going for it, shooting their shot. Other than that, that's where you really need to focus on, because I still am not a huge fan of Gensel inside the top 6. Work on Couturier getting up. You could move Lemieux to the wing, but you need a lefty. Get base McDavid, man. There's no reason not to have base McDavid over Gensel. I would start there first for sure. Hey, Sleeves, keep up the vids. They're very helpful. Man, I'm glad to hear. I'm free to play. I have no collectibles, basically no coins. Here's my team. Nylander, Barkov. I have Speedster, Howitzer, Distributor activated, and I have 9 out of 10 to Spark, which I really want to activate. For Rivals, you should get Ultimate Packs or rank below. Just want to, how should I activate Spark? All right, so Spark's expensive to activate, guys. There's no way around it. Like, the cards that you need when you're trying to activate the second team-based synergy is they need to also have something other than just Spark. So, like, Barkov is really good because he has Howitzer. Koivu is really good because he has Speedster as well as Spark. Ekblad, you won't be able to afford him. He's also one of my favorite players. I might sell him, to be honest with you, just because his price is so inflated. You've got to look for cards like that. It is not cheap. The Crosby, the 89 Crosby is a very good start, as is the Gaborik if you can get him. You're 9 out of 10 to Spark, so you could remove one of the other guys in your team that has one to Spark and grab the 89 Gaborik. But I would look for, like I said, if you're looking for a big guy, Barkov is the play. On defense, you could even look at Jack Johnson, but he's so expensive as well. Ace Sleeves, I have about 350,000 coins, 10 gold collectibles. My next buy should probably be getting Ekblad or any Spark Howitzer right D-man when it comes out. Good idea. I'm in Synergy Gulag, and I can afford to lose one Howitzer after Silver Icon upgrades. I will have Swarm activated as well. Blake Gudis. Yeah, dude, so Ekblad here would be insane. But that's 600,000 coins, but he would be the final piece here before Silver upgrades for sure. Opinion on my team. Ace Leaves, keep with the great content. Thanks. I must write it quickly. I'm sorry. Here's the main squad. No problem, dude. Lafleur, Lemieux, Besser, Point, Giroux, Solani, Oshie, Trottier, Nugent Hopkins, McDavid, Mysek, McKinnon. This Mysek card, someone in my chat stream told me to get on my free-to-play team. He's really good, guys, that Jan Mysek guy. Where should I go next? My proposals. 89 Carbonell, I will definitely get him. 87 Matthews, 88 Byram, free-to-play, working on distributor. Carbonell is a great option, especially in this case, because Carbonell would give you help with synergies as well as be almost your second line. I'd probably rather have Giroux there, up there as well. He would be a really good option, I think. It's tough because that's about 300,000 coins, but if you have a lot of untradables, then that is how I would do it. I would try and get Carbonell for sure. On the other sides, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Solani's card. I love Solani. He's one of my favorite players, but I'm not a huge fan of his card. But that said, that's where I would start because, yeah, it would be, and 86 McKinnon, you'd want to move on from him. Anyone that helps you out with synergy is a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of that card. Ace Sleeves, love your content, bro. Nody Gang. Thanks, Justin. I'm wondering which direction I should have with my team as I just started HUD on New Year's. Okay, I started with the Couture and Makar sets, but after watching some of your recent videos, I'm questioning whether I should put so much into untradables. Would you suggest going for Gretzky, continue to upgrade Couturier or Makar, or saving up coins to purchase upgrades in the auction house? I have 200K. Also wondering if I should take untradeable or tradable awards. Thanks, man. You started on New Year's and this is your team? Dude, well done. I'm assuming Mom's credit card was involved in this. That's an inside joke. It's a Twitch joke. 88 Lafleur, Lemieux, McDavid. Okay, solid. Hopkins, Couturier, Stamkos. Okay, so in your case, I would take tradable, or you have 200K? No, I would start taking tradable rewards every week. And again, you should start taking tradable rewards once you have a team where you're at a spot where you're basically never going to pull somebody that is worth it and going to make your team. Once you've hit that point, then you're in good shape. Here's the thing, though, is that if the event is fantasy, I don't recommend, although free-to-play players can actually make some money off it. I haven't done my in-depth player review on it yet because there are some really good buys for the fantasy one. That being said, I think that in your case, taking tradable reward, no, you need, okay, sorry. Here's the thing. My apologies. Scratch what I said. You need to get Couturier up to 90. So take untradables until you get that Couturier up to 91 at least, because he's going to be super important for you, okay? Because then you have Lemieux, and you can actually move Lemieux wherever. Probably going to keep him at center, though. After that, worry about your defense a little bit later on. I would not invest a lot of money in that Makar. Again, defense is something you should focus on afterwards. I would actually grab Besser and start making Besser before that, because that gives you another top-end left winger or right-handed winger. On the other side, I don't know if any of these guys are tradable, but if you can get Howie Morenz instead of Yvonne Cornway, that's a fantastic move as well. On the back end, you've got all the cheap guys that you want to go after. Base Carlson, you probably want to look to upgrade. You could grab the Lit Carlson. That's a big jump, so watch out for him as well. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this episode of Who Should You Choose. If you want to get your question answered on the next episode, just be sure to subscribe and have notifications turned on, as the guys are just, the Nody gang is out in full force on my videos, guys. And don't forget, you can catch me live on Twitch in about 5 minutes on my Twitch channel down below. Thank you. Have a good one.